Greetings, greetings, greetings. I just had a quick message. It might not be so quick today. But I do have a message that's been put on my spirit. And the message went, don't allow others to project how they feel onto you. Anything that's going on in your life, anything, you shouldn't allow it to hinder the good that's going on in your life. God put good people around you for a reason. You take care of them people. You cherish them people. But the ones that are not supposed to be in your life, God will remove those people. If God give you something and he take it away, it's because he heard the messages, he heard the sayings, and he heard everything that they was doing in your demise. God know what's good for you, and God know what is not good for you. I'm looking at this book over here, and it says, stay positive. Through everything in my dang on life, I've stayed positive and optimistic because I know it's a greater purpose for me out here. You know how many times things have been taken from me? You know how many times people have mistreated me? You know how many times things didn't go my way? But I never took that out on people that I really do love. Genuinely. The reason why I don't do that is because I know how I feel when people do that to you. So I do everything in me to be the opposite of how I've been treated my whole entire life. People will show up as one person and then in the end will treat you like you ain't nothing and nobody. But I know one thing in particular that I relate to with God is God loves unconditionally through it all. God does. And I do. I love unconditionally. God had a hell of a story. Everybody in the Bible had a hell of a story. And I can relate with so many passages in the Bible, in the Quran. And again, I'm looking at this book and it's saying stay positive. And I am. I won't let nothing derail me or make me feel like I'm not doing. I do so much. I have a lot of love to give. I have a lot of me to share. With me, it's not materialistic. It's the knowledge. It's the love, you know. It's the caring. That I give off. And I just want that in return, with no hidden agendas. Not one day is cool and then the next day is not. And it's that's not how God operates. That's not how God operates. I've been blessed in a lot of ways. And I give back. I show up as my true self. I give unto others as they give unto me. I give no matter what. If I have to give, I give. And if it's just an encouraging word, I give it. I don't give disrespect. I don't give the opposite of positive to nobody. I just don't. Because that's not what I'm here for. That's not the code. That's not the code that I live by. I live by love, which is unconditional. I care from the heart. Like, I care from my heart. I love from my heart for real. That's what God put in me. That's a gift. No matter what I go through, I hold my own issues and I give them back to God so that He can fix it. But I learned along my journey not to project my hurt, or if I just hurt, period. Or if someone just says something crazy to me or anything, I don't project that on other people. I don't. Because that's not for them. It's not for them. So I don't do it. And I've grown into who this person is right here. This right here. This right here. Because back in the day, I used to be very, very bitter. But I've grown. And even when I was bitter, I still showed up. And I still didn't project that off on people. I didn't. I move in God's energy. I pick up on a lot of stuff. And a lot of things I don't mention. Because it's not for me to do that. I don't allow a lot of things to bother me. I used to. I used to allow a lot of things to bother me. But I don't do that no more. I used to allow people to make me feel like less than. But as I got closer and closer to the Most High, I realized that that's not what you do. That's not what you do when you genuinely care. So I had to change a lot about me so that I won't go around hurting people that don't deserve to be hurt. God has truly removed a lot that no longer serves me out of my life. And I am grateful for that. Because if not, I'd have been repeating the same cycle over and over again. God is aligning me, probably you too, with your new abundant life that you've so much deserve. Just because one door closed, just because several doors close, that don't mean you attack the people that's closest to you. And I keep hearing in my spirit, just speak it. Just speak it. And that's all I do, is just speak the truth, man. And I stay positive and prayed up on a daily basis, because the devil will channel through people that's supposed to be dear to you, close to you. They will manipulate them just to get to you. The devil will manipulate them just to get to you. Man. And you ask yourself, well, what did I do to deserve this? Or what I didn't do? What didn't I do? But show up as me. Kind, loving, caring, ambitious, optimistic, beautiful being that will give you whatever. That will give you whatever. It's just mind-blowing. How people will take your kindness for a weakness and use it against you. And again, I still hear speak it, B. Just speak it. Man, people don't actually realize everything that I go through. But I still show up with a smile, man. I still give from a pure place in my heart. I still love unconditionally. I give back from a pure place in my heart. I show up as my authentic self with nothing to hide, vulnerable, open. God say, don't close up. Show me and the world what you really stand for. Show me, God says, show me. Show me. They say, you might not be the prettiest. You might not have this, or you might not have that. You know, you might not be the biggest. You might not have the straightest of this or the straightest whatever. I know my flaws. I'm not like everybody else. I'm just me. And those that don't like it, they don't have to look at me. God made me this way. So anybody that don't like it, they don't have to look at me. They don't have to talk to me. Because the way I operate and I condone myself, I'm quiet, I don't mess with nobody, and I do me. If I'm with you, I'm with you. I ain't got nothing for nobody else but God and me. And whoever my partner be, I don't know no more. I'm just me, man. I'm just me. And I still show up as my authentic self. I'm still gonna give love. I don't know about the end of this year or the next year. I don't know. But I know right now who I am and what I deserve. God been with me through it all. For real. God been with me through it all. And I'm so grateful for that. So, I done vented. And now I'm about to close this out.